Hope you guys are ready for another episode of Double D's in your face. That's right.
And welcome back to another episode of Toxic Masculinity. This time we're without the services of the Predator, Mr. Frye. He's a little underneath the weather. But anyway, we are here with Tony Martinez, and he typically is behind the screen, but he's stepping up to the plate there, and just so we can keep things moving forward, because as they say in show business, the show must go on.
Must move forward. And
yeah.
Don will be all right. He's
warrior. He's too mean. He's just too mean. So yeah, he'll be okay.
Yep. So today we're just gonna have some fun with I guess even with one D in your face.
Well, an amputee. All right. Yes.
Yep.
It just gets a little bit more love, and that's all.
Yep. So here we got a bunch of questions, and we'll go over some just some things going on in the world, and have some fun. Shoot the shit.
Well, there's a lot of stupidity in this world. I don't know if we got that much time there to conquer all the stupidity, but oh yeah.
Another question here from a fan. This one's from this is Mike Zipper two ers. Says, my question is for Dan. Who was your hardest collegiate wrestler you went up against, and where they gave you everything you came for? Thanks.
Wow. I mean, to ask me a question about my amateur wrestling career, that expanded. So about that, just turn that volume down. My career expanded so long. And when it comes to amateur wrestling, I did folk style wrestling, which is only done inside the country of the United States. But then I did freestyle Greco, which is done across the entire globe. That would be a very difficult question for me, simply just to pluck a name out of a hat, because I've had, I'd have to really ponder that a great deal. I've gone up against really some really tough people, knowing that walking out the mat, knowing that
you
I'm going to be losing.
Olympic level.
I know I'm going to be losing, and know that, okay, don't let that rattle you. But because this athlete is so technically superior to me, knowing that I'm going to be losing for the first 1 or 2 periods, to where if I could get him tired enough to where I could become more effective. And this is why I'm using this analogy for the Russians were always the best technicians. Mm-hmm. Just had some of the greatest techniques that there was. I mean, but they were, even as amateurs, they were living the lifestyle of a professional athlete, because they were able to. Again, I'm going way back to the early 70s, 80s, when the various Russian teams would come to the United States. They would beg, borrow, and steal whatever money they could from their friends and family from back in Russia. And when it comes to the United States, they would buy Levi pants, all these different types of goods, because they could get Levi pants over there, knowing that when they brought these Levi's back, they were like bricks of gold during this time era. Knowing that these pants are never going to be washed in a wash machine. You know, it's they're gonna last forever. Again, I just use that as just one analogy. I remember because I learned about that. So one of my very first trips over to Russia, I packed half a dozen pairs of jeans, a couple different sizes, somewhat close, a little bit lighter than me, a little bit heavier than me. I mean, literally, well, the currency is known as rubles. With those half a dozen pairs of jeans, I was like a rubleraire. I couldn't spend enough rubles. I'm buying food for the team and stuff like that because I had so many rubles.
Because you had paying all because you're Levi's.
Exactly, Levi jeans and
look at
tennis
Dan
shoes.
I love it.
Oh no, but I've been that way my entire life.
No, I know, that's awesome.
You learn about that. I hustled it in high school. I hustled in college. It still even continues to this day. It's kind of like going, I'm not done.
Another question from I guess Moto Kev is his name. or his or her or whatever they would like to be called.
Yeah.
Um,
Again, you can't even know him or her or
Yeah.
he, she,
Yeah.
or
just call them
whomever.
They're it. So could Dan beat Rulon Gardner in a wrestling match?
I've actually been on the mat with Rulon Gardner before. Not in an actual competition, but just in practice and stuff like that. And let's just say that days went very well for me.
Yeah. I mean, he I know he's a big dude, but he won a gold medal, right? And what was it, 2000?
Yes. No, there's where
In 2004.
Again, it's kind of going. It's hard. Yeah, there's a lot of people that this person challenging that person back in your prime. Could you have done this or that? I mean, that's just a lot of hypothetical.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
Yeah, to me, it's like going. I don't like. I mean, he won a gold medal. He represented the United States. He did a lot of good things. So,
where did you? So you got to roll around with him? You said, where was this?
Yeah, I've been at different types of just different types of camps, things of that nature.
Okay.
But
very nice guy.
Again, I've got nothing bad to say about the man. Like I said, on a totally different note, I actually spoke to him about this. He ended up going on America's Biggest Loser show.
Oh yeah, he got pretty big.
Yes.
Yeah.
But he actually even got bigger yet. Once he knew he was on the program, he even put on additional weight.
Oh.
Knowing that he would go into
easy.
wrestler's mode, and now he would
wait.
So each week he was losing so much weight because he was doing because a lot of wrestlers do what they call yo-yo type dieting. They starve, then they binge, and but then there's other guys that they'll just binge and then they'll stick the finger down the throat, puke it all right back on up, and that's not good for your system.
No, that can't be
whatsoever to
healthy.
be doing that little back and forth type of treatment like that. But to me, it's like going. I have kind of like a one-way system on me. It goes in this way and comes out in the old southern hemisphere. So
yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, me too. I'm pretty regular. Yep. So here's another question. I know you've been this is from Tommy Bentley. So I know you've done Hannibal Show a few times. And he just says, what's your
probably 3-4 times I've been on Hannibal easily.
Yeah, I've met him a few times. Yeah, he's a good guy. But in your opinion, they just want to know what's your opinion of him as a professional wrestler and a promoter of Devin Nicholson.
Well, I've been, I think, a part of I've been sort of one or two of his shows in the past. They were well attended. Everything that was agreed all came through. So I've got nothing bad to say about the man.
Yeah.
Again, that's where he's actually a much nicer person than the character he tries to portray. Because he goes out there and this, Hannibal the animal, and he's actually he's a very sharp guy, a very intelligent guy, but so he's not really that barbaric type of individual that throws but that's kind of like his professional persona, his alter ego.
Put that front.
Yeah.
Play your character. That's a lot. I think it's almost the same like Don. Like Don puts on this big tough man all the time. People that don't really know him. He's
and then doing this with Quiddy his bulldog.
If you see him with Quinn, you're like, oh, there's the real Don.
Yeah, exactly right.
Yep.
You just got to put people in their proper surroundings and stuff like that. But it's Hannibal's always been good, and I like what I like about his interviews. He does a lot of research ahead of time. He goes to a number of different topics and subject matters. He really does a lot of research before getting you on to do an interview with you.
Oh, lost you there for a second. Hold on, you broke up.
Okay, for whatever reason, something just came up on my screen. It just froze on the screen there. Tony.
Yeah.
Okay,
frozen.
I'm thinking, well, maybe Big Brother is listening in.
Uh-oh.
And maybe they don't like all the the honest and truthful things that we had to say.
Too much.
Maybe they did not like Americans speaking their mind.
Yep. Too much
Because
toxic masculinity.
It's contrary to the Kool-Aid that they want us all to be drinking.
Yeah, drink.
No,
drink the
I
purple
did not notice that until just now. That's a very unique
This
shirt there.
is actually from the whiskey company.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
No, looks nice.
Yep.
Nice little emblem that they have there.
Yep. And actually, TM. That's Tony Martinez. Actually, it's from.
Oh, well, see, there you go. Here, right now with it, you got.
Yeah. I'll have to show. See if we can see the back.
Is there? Yeah, I was going to ask you. Is there the backside? Oh, yeah. Okay. Toxic masculinity. The whiskey at the bottom. And is there anything more to it, or is that? Okay. Yep. You showed it all. Okay. Good. Just glad that you had pants on. That you're not moodiness.
Yeah. You too. I'm glad. I didn't. I put them on the last second. So
yeah. You'd have to put the end. Yeah. With that.
That's all, folks.
Did I tell you that that earlier this morning, when I first left the island this morning, very early this morning, because I had to be down in Spring Arbor, Michigan, at Spring Arbor University. There was a amateur wrestling camp that took place. Did I tell you about this already or no?
No.
Okay, that's where from like 9 to 11, I was on the mats this morning in Spring Arbor, and it was for the gosh, what is that organization called here right now? I can't believe I just drew a blank there like that. Oh, yeah, for the FCA, Fellowship of Christian Athletes. Ooh, can we say that on the air right now? Big Brother might be listening in. Fellowship of Christian Athletes.
Dan, where'd you go? I can't.
Yeah. But it was great there because again from the camp leadership perspective, there it definitely it's a camp where they do all sorts of athletes, because there's football, they've got a football portion to it, there's a basketball portion to it, volleyball. I mean, you name the sport, they're in all aspects. And again, me being involved with the sport of wrestling, I went in there just to basically teach a session there today. They've got different coaches that they bring into it, and they like to bring me in because they know how convicted I am of doing the right things. I mean, I'm not pushing religion down on people and stuff like that. That's wrong. To me, it's like going, but if you look at, especially when you look at, they always like to introduce me as, over at our FCA camp, we had the Beast himself showing up there,
Yep, I'm sure. Oh no, it's the Beast. Watch out.
Yeah.
I'm same thing. I don't want to try to push religion on anybody, but as long as it helps somebody, whatever you need in your life to make you a better person, whatever it may be, as long as you're doing it the right way. And
that's exactly how I look at it there. I mean, if your family is to help you, to support you, wherever you find that strength from, that can help you get your butt up and keep you moving, and call upon that person.
Yep.
Or whatever.
Yeah, whatever you need, move forward every day, and just help out and help other people, and be the best beast you can be.
Yeah. Well, okay, I say that you can actually even brainwash yourself in a positive way, or into a negative way.
Thank you for watching another episode of Double D's in your face. You better like, subscribe, and share, or I'm going to come to your house.